Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be making a card using the Year to Celebrate stamp set, along with a sentiment from Days to Remember, and then the dies that coordinate with color and contour. We'll be using the scalloped contour dies. This is in the annual catalog, but it does also coordinate with the color and contour stamp set. So let's go ahead and get started. So first, we are actually going to start with the most time-consuming part. So this is a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white, and I've taken strips. I've cut 1/4 inch strips of Pretty Peacock, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, and Crumb Cake, and these are all 1/4 inch strips. You'll need maybe 3, 4 of each. And then I'm going to, now you can use liquid adhesive or your tape runner, whichever. The glue method actually allows you to kind of wiggle around a little bit. So I'm going to kind of put some glue on here, and you'll see in a minute, excuse me, why I did it this way. All right, so we're actually going to start, I think I'm going to start down at the bottom, and then these little strips, we're just going to line them up, and there will be overhang, that's fine. I think I cut these from a 5 1/2 inch pieces of cardstock. And then you can just do these any way you want as far as the color combination. So I put one on the bottom first, and I put it all the way along the bottom, and then this one will butt up against that one. And then I'm going to just keep going back and forth, alternating the colors. Okay, and you'll feel that bump up against the one that's already laid down. And I kind of use my finger to make sure that it's placed right. You can tell if it is not placed properly because you can feel a bump. And you don't want to feel the bump, so you just want to put these in kind of like a puzzle piece. And like I said, just going back and forth. Again, this is the Lemon Lolly. Okay. Crumb Cake here. And then you'll see I ran out of the glue. We'll be putting about 5 strips down on each end. Pretty Peacock. Then I'll need one more strip. Let's see, I'll do Lemon Lolly here. And Parakeet Party. All right, so that's what we have. And then of course we'll just flip it over and cut this off. Okay, and then that's what we're left with. And then scoot that out of the way. Now you could stamp directly on here. I did not want to do that just because if I messed up, then I really wouldn't be able to change it. So I have a piece of cardstock here, basic white. This is 2 3/4 by 4. And depending on how you put your strips, it might be just a little bit long, but that's okay. We can cut that off. Okay, but before we do that, I have a piece of this dazzling paper. And I'm going to take those scalloped dies. Now, let me see here. These actually come, there's a large, medium. This is the tiniest one. And then these two were the two that were in the middle there. And I've just taped them together because we're going to be using this as a frame, to make a frame for us. Okay. So I have a little piece of tape just to hold that down. We'll run that through. Okay, and then what we're left with is this, which you can use for later, but we just want this frame that we've made. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that aside. And then we're going to bring in our inks. We have the Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, and Pretty Peacock. Okay, so we have all of our little, these are the little blower pieces. There's one with the stripes and polka dots. Excuse me. And I'm just going to place this on here to give me an idea of where I want everything at. Okay. So then I'll take my Pretty Peacock and I'll just kind of place that down there. My Pretty Peacock. Place that one maybe like that. And then I have my Lemon Lolly. And again, my Pretty Peacock. And then I'll place it down, but then I'll just kind of second generation stamp it to fill that out. So that's what we have. Close these up so nothing falls into them. And then I have my memento. And I'm going to do a practice stamp on this. Yeah, that's pretty dark. Let me see. Try that again, not so hard. Yep, that's better. Okay, so I have a piece. I had a piece. Let me see. So let me just take this and we'll put a day to remember. And then I will cut this so it's really close. There we go, a day to remember strip. And then this was 2 3/4. So let me kind of take a little bit off each end. I did have a strip ready, but of course I've misplaced it. All right, so let's go ahead and put this together. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And I'm just butting it up against those pieces. And then I will cut this off. And then I will take this and put it over, but we're going to pop it up These end pieces are very nice to use for these little skinny strips right there. Okay, and then we'll just, oops, frame this where you want it. And then I'm going to put a little adhesive dot on the back here, and we'll do 2. Okay, and then we'll place this right here. Okay, and then I have a piece of crumb cake. This is our 8.5 by 5.5 piece, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. And we'll go ahead and adhere that down. I cut a little piece of that off right there. I'll fix that after the video, but there we go. That's our card. And then if you wanted to, for the inside, you can use a few of those strips down on the bottom. Kind of bring everything in all together. Matchy matchy. This is one color I don't use a lot, this Parakeet Party. Now, Pretty Peacock, on the other hand, I use that one a lot. That's one of my favorite colors. Actually, the Lemon Lolly, I really like that one, and I haven't used that one a lot either. I guess with the holidays, it's not really a wintry color. So then, and then you can write, so this one, Year to Celebrate, comes with congrats and happy birthday. Let's party. So a day to remember, I just thought would look nice there. It's just nice and compact. So, but I think I'll just leave this. So then when the occasion comes up, I can use it for whatever the occasion is. So that's it. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I appreciate you watching my tutorials. I will link all the items used today in the description below, which will direct you over to my shopping page, which supports me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me the thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future videos. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a joyful day. Bye-bye.